months of back and forth between the Appalachian Bear Rescue and TWRA finally over. The agencies reaching an agreement that'll bring bears back to the rescue. Our Evan Lasik spoke with both sides to find out how this was agreed upon.
An agreement officially signed between TWRA and ABR that will allow the bear rescue to continue helping bear cubs and rescuing them before putting them back out into the wild.
One that sets clear expectations for both sides, strengthens the best practices of rehabilitation and sanitation, and builds transparency with the public.
This agreement comes after a situation that happened back in December. TWRA had to put down 13 bears that were under ABR's care. They said the bears came into contact with pneumonia and could not be released back into the wild. Since January, ABR has not had a bear cub in its facilities.
We paused placements at ABR, and this was not as a punishment, but because we believed it was necessary to protect the overall black bear population in Tennessee.
To make sure that does not happen again, this agreement has some guidelines.
Probably the most important thing in there is what weight the bears will leave the facility. We're looking at a 40-pound weight around August the 1st to be able to leave the facility.
There's also new sanitation practices. These new pens are also a big part of the agreement.
These are 1-acre enclosures. They're double-layered chain link. There's a lot of regulations on how these enclosures need to be built to hold bears. And in the agreement, we're going to be limited to 3 bears per half acre and up to 6 bears per a whole acre, and no more than 6 bears in a group together.
Grieco said this agreement could allow ABR to take up to 24 bears.
Our old enclosures, once we meet the biosecurity recommendations and perform some studies on that, could hold another 10 to 12 bears. They're about an acre each as well.
Once everything is ready, TWRA will come back out and check to make sure it meets the guidelines.
Once a new enclosure is established, and as early as that can happen, ABR can accept bears at that time.
In Townsend, Evan Lasik, WVLT News.
With this new agreement, ABR says they'll make 2 new enclosures on top of the renovations already done to the other pens.